Hello everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft building time-lapse. Today we are going to be working on these epic dragon towers. Let's get started on the building process, shall we? So to begin, I have some pre-built mountains here that I am going to be adding a noise pattern to make it look like there is this beautiful purple magic just flowing through these mountains to give it that really eerie, magical atmosphere to this build. I want it to be very mysterious, but almost very ominous and evil looking at the same time. So I add this dark gray pattern to the mountain itself, and then I begin on our tower structure. Planning out my structures like this really helps me to get them correct early on, so I make less mistakes and spend less time going over and over the same parts. I then pick out a palette for my detail blocks. I'm going to stick to this palette the whole way through the build to make sure that I'm staying consistent. Then I go around to each piece of wall that I have built slowly but surely and add details to it. Usually I go around the roof area first or along the edge, adding some almost fortress-like or castle-like details. I'm adding a bridge between the two towers. This smaller tower has a smaller peaked roof, whereas the big tower will have these big, large, curvy spikes that we're seeing right now, and these are going to hold up a big crystal. I also wanted to have some sort of magical light fixture up at the top here, sort of shining down and watching over all of the beautiful terrain. Then we're back down along the bottom fortress, adding in some more of those really sturdy details to it. Everything down here looks very sturdy and kind of sort of sharp. This is a very different style for me. I honestly struggled with it a lot. Usually I like to make things very pretty and fairy-like or elven, very soft and curvy, whereas this build needed something a little bit more. It was a style that was sort of out of my comfort zone a little bit, and this is something that I'm trying to do more as a builder. To get out of my comfort zone is to kind of try styles that I'm not as familiar with. Now, up at the top, we're going to be adding in this beautiful magic crystal, and once this is in place, I can officially change out all of my wool color, and our towers are complete. Now that those are in place, I can begin focusing on the organic of this build, which is going to be 2 dragons. This is definitely inspired by the end dimension in Minecraft, where you have this ender dragon flying around and is gaining health from these towers that it's circling. And I really like that concept, so I wanted to have that, but with 1 really big tower and 2 dragons. So that's sort of what I'm going for here. If you'd like to know how I build my small dragons, I have a tutorial on that. I will link it up in the corner when you click the little eye. Honestly, I struggled with this dragon shape a little bit more than I normally do with my dragon builds because I wanted to have the 2 dragons curving around this tower. They needed to be more in slightly dynamic positions as opposed to the static positions that I normally build in. I am still trying to learn organics and get a lot better at this, and this is something that's really challenging to do, to make them look lifelike when they're in more of a complex pose. Even though this is just a baby step towards getting better, I think it's still important for me to keep that in mind and to always be practicing it. Once I'm happy with the dragon shape, it's time to color them, and then the build is complete. Let's go take a look at it, shall we? Thank you all so much for watching this speed build. I had a lot of fun creating this, and it was definitely very inspirational. I hope I've been able to inspire you to continue building in your Minecraft worlds. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!